Princess Serena, not Princess Serena, and today I'm unboxing my latest fantasy pins. All the addresses are on both sides of the box, so I'm just gonna keep it under. I did pre-cut the top, as always, because it is a nightmare to do on camera. But thank you for always making sure the box is so secure and taped again, and again. So if you've seen my Phineas and Ferb pin collection video from not too long ago, you would know that I was venturing out to make another Disney Channel pin cluster. My first one was Gravity Falls, and it has since sold out. Super proud of that. So without further ado, let's get into it. A platypus? Perry the platypus. Yes, he's included in my cluster. And here we are. I have a whopping 25 of these. So this was put into production in May. Thank you so much for all the support on this design. And I'm really excited about this one. Like, this is definitely the most complex shape of a pin I've ever made because there's like lots of cutouts. As in it's not just like pin and then like not pin, like there's gaps within the pin. So I'm just gonna take a random one, and as always, hope that it's the Aest of A grades. Let's see. It is so colorful and literally the colors are perfect. Let me get it out of the plastic. Like, you're joking now. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. We are gonna sell out of this pin design because holy, this is perfection. The screen printing on this, my eyes are immediately drawn to all of the details that are gotten so right, and just like all of the details together. Chef's kiss. Look at like the gaps between like the roller coaster tracks. Okay, I was like worried that it was gonna be too small, the words on the book, like just like how big the pin is versus how small the writing is in comparison, the ratio, but I think it's perfect. Like, you could totally read it. I was worried that it wasn't going to be legible, but I could totally see how to spend 104 days of summer. Couldn't fit vacation on there, but I thought that was good enough, you know, alluding to the theme song, of course. So yeah, I think this is the pin that I've like had the most characters on. Yeah, because normally I do 6, but then the Neverland pin for Once Upon a Time, I did 7 because of Tinkerbell. But this, and okay, you know what? My Frozen one technically was 8 as well, but it was Sven and Kristoff like as tiny baby silhouettes. Whereas this one, like, you could argue they're actually pins. Like, they're actually in color, and you could see more than their silhouette up here in on the roller coaster. It's as bright and eccentric as the show is. Like, it is so chaotic, the show. So I think this really matches the vibe of Phineas and Ferb. By the way, let me know if you've seen the new season. I have. I really liked it, you know, like definitely not on par with season 1 or anything like that, but I thought for like, I can't say reboot, but like an extension of the show, it did a pretty good job to feel like it was the same, it had the same heart and humor in it. And it wasn't afraid to stray away from like the traditional formula either. Like that first episode, instead of Doofenshmirtz's Nader taking away Phineas and Ferb's, you know, whatever they were doing, so the mom didn't see it. It took away the mom and made the mom disappear. So that was interesting. But I mean, you know what? It's like I knew the plot of the first episode of the season before it came out because I, of course, designed this well before the season started. And Linda, the mom, is nowhere to be found on this pin. She disappeared. It's beautiful. Isabella's pink. Mom, Princess Serena's filming a video. Okay, I'm back to entering the tri-state area because all of my pins, if you don't know, have entering blank. It started with entering Storybook because that's like actually a thing, you know, in Once Upon a Time. But then I thought, hey, why doesn't all the pins have entering whatever theme it is? So instead of just saying entering Phineas and Ferb, because that is the show's title, I always give it a location. So Storybook is a place in the show Once Upon a Time, right? So this one is entering the tri-state area, LE25. 5. Perry, look at you. I was like considering, I'm like, do I do his dumb pet persona? And it's just too iconic, the fedora, to exclude from this pin. And honestly, I think I actually used every element of this show, like in universe. That's just like the iconography of it all, you know? And Doof, like, I feel like the facial expression that he has on my pin is very much reflective of the goofball of a villain he is. Like, he's very wholesome. Like, he's just like, yeah. He really cares about Perry, you know, in a frenemy kind of way, but it's really cute. And then Ferb is just Ferb, you know what I mean? Like, he's the only one not showing his teeth, right? Yeah, he doesn't talk much. This is so small, but you still capture, like, Buford, like, just being so happy to be on the roller coaster. He's having a great time, and then Baljeet is obviously, like, super scared and like, oh my god. You know, not that he was scared in the actual episode but, or maybe he was, I don't remember. Fake fan, clearly. But it's just like their relationship dynamic, you know? They will be available for sale at Princess_Productions. So if you are interested, check it out. So that's it for my newest installment in my fantasy pin creations. I hope you enjoyed. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more pin related content from me and to see my next creation, which is not in the works in the slightest. I have some ideas though, but I haven't took the leap and like commissioned my artist to do them yet. But definitely one more pin for the year for sure, possibly 2, because, you know, I'm not opposed to doing a Once Upon a Time one at the same time as like another Disney Channel one, or maybe I'll go into the Pixar realm. We'll see. Let me know what you'd like to see next of things I collect, because the whole point is I want pins for my collection that don't exist, and I love a character cluster moment with backgrounds and everything. And I would love to know your favorite character that's on this pin, and if you've seen the latest season of Phineas and Ferb yet, or if you are planning to. It is on Disney+. And as always, take care of yourselves and have a magical day. Bye.